Hello everyone, I'm RB. Welcome to my video discussing, recapping and reviewing Love Island. This episode has a kissing competition challenge and the self-proclaimed prize Jess is dumped along with three others. However, we'll get back to this in more detail as now to the start of the episode. And the girls can't believe Uma is gone, but Mimii is excited for her and they say, what a woman. Then the boys chat. Ruben feels awful and he said he thought that she needed to be treated right, but that he's happy that he's the catalyst to rekindle their love. And Jess and Hugo chat on the terrace. Awkward, as normally we all know what happens on the terrace, but Hugo said it's moved on too quick for him, and he said it's not flirty now, which Jess is surprised to hear. She wants to get to know him more, and he says they're sweet, but yesterday he said they're not. Anyway, she said it's mutual, she's happy. And Josh and Mimii chat. She said she needs him to make her laugh like Uma did, and he said his decision was a good one. And she says about the recoupling speech. He said Grace is cool, but obviously Mimii was his choice, and she's happy with that. Grace, Emma, and Jessie then chat, and Emma said it would be a second option of Ruben now. But I mean, she can't be picky or she'll be out, just like Mimii. Anyone remember him? Anyway, Grace said she's been chatting to Josh and that there is chemistry, and she brings up the recoupling speech and she finds it interesting. Jessie sort of is backing her, and obviously it would be in Jessie's benefit if Grace went off with Josh, as she's Joey's ex basically. Meanwhile, Ayo and Mimii chat, but what for? Anyway, she talks about movie night and he said he's sorry about that and that she deserves better. Well, we know this, but at this point, does she want better? And then anyway, he says he can't say all of his feelings are lost and he can't hide his feelings, that it's not easy to see her chatting to boys, and also him chatting to girls in front of her. And he's really playing down his connection with Jessica, who happens to walk by the chat. So that's quite funny. Basically, he's planting seeds to keep the door open with her. Then Josh watches on the conversation and he said the feelings are still strong. Nicole says Mimi's fully removed herself from that situation. And he said it was his strongest connection with Mimii more than Grace. And Kieran and Nicole say Mimii has fully closed it off with Ayo, especially after movie night. But has she? Separately, Sean and Joey chat about Mimii and Ayo, and Sean says that Josh is going to leave Mimii for Grace. So I guess we'll see. Then Jessica chats to Josh, and it's very convenient after seeing Ayo and Mimii together. But then anyway, Ayo joins them, and basically he wants all the girls, doesn't he? Then Josh asks about the Mimii chat, and Ayo said it was a good conversation, but Jessica wants to know more to get all the details now. And then Josh says he's okay and he's excited to see what happens with Mimii. It's all a bit confusing, really. Anyway, meanwhile, Joey and Ayo chat, and he said he still likes Mimii, and Joey said he can see it, and Ayo said if it's meant to be, that it will be, basically. And Joey said you can't have your cake and eat it, which is accurate. However, that's exactly what he wants. Then it's nighttime with a normal malarkey. Then Jess and Joey kiss, as do Josh and Mimii. Okay, so Mimii, she needs to leave Ayo behind and make sure it's over with him, especially as he's wasting her time. But I mean, what's your opinions? Comment below. It's morning time with the squinty eyes and the sunglasses. Ruben's back to square one, Joey says. And Mimii reveals to Jess about her kissing Josh. The girls feel sorry for Ruben and Emma finds him cute. 1 minute ago, it was second options. Anyway, separately, Ruben brings Emma a coffee and a green tea for Grace. Jess talks to Nicole about the Hugo chat, and Nicole feels confused. Jess feels she's flirting the right amount with him. Then Mimii and Josh chat. He wants to know where her head's at. He's asking about Ayo basically, but he doesn't say outright. He said he wants to know not to put all his eggs in one basket if she's not sure, and she said there's no need to be cautious. She said his eggs might be everywhere. This is code for Grace basically. And he said that she holds her cards close to her chest, but they end the chat friendly, and he said that he's going to be her bestie now. And a text announces, pucker up and find out who's the sauciest snogger. Somehow the girls are excited about this, and Nicole said she won't get mad because it's a game in the garden. Anyway, it's the kissing competition challenge. Grace goes first, kissing all the blindfolded boys. There's a tally in place and it's rated out of 10. The highest rating will win. Most give her an 8 and they tell her she's a sloppy kisser. Then it's Jessica's turn. Joey loved it. He gives her a 9. Io says 9.5. Sean hates it. It's a 3. Emma next. Most rate her low, apart from Kieran. Then Jess. She goes for it. It's from high to low, even a 0. Then Mimii and Jessica said her kisses look good. Okay. Josh gives her a 10 and the boys love the kiss. Then Jessie. Joey recognizes the kiss. It's mostly high rates. Joey rates her highly. It's a 10. Then Nicole. Jess is jealous of her best friend even, and Kieran loves it. It's a 10-10. Then Matilda. Sean calls it sexy. She's rated highly. Sean especially, as he gives her a 10-10. He knew it was her. And the scores are out. Last place, Emma. 7th place is Jess. Then Mimii, Nicole, Grace, Jessica. 2nd place, Jessie. And 1st place is Matilda. So well done, I think, maybe. Anyway, Joey says to the boys that Jess is opinionated just as he is, but is it okay? And Ruben says the best kiss was Mimii. Sean says his girl Matilda is top snogger. Right, then Jessie asks the girls, is she overreacting? So then Jessie and Joey talk, and she said she was disrespected in a game and that he enjoyed it too much. Also, he could have handled it better, and he feels it's petty that they're both opinionated, and she said it's about respect and to think about her. He feels that they're similar, then they kiss. Not really sure if it was resolved, but anyway. Meanwhile, Grace calls Ruben a good kisser. He wants mental stimulation and he likes the conversation. Then a text announces all islanders gather around the fire pit immediately. Another text announces the public have been voting for their favourite girl and favourite boy. Basically, Josh and Ruben, as the newest islanders, they're not included in the vote. Then the fewest voted boys who are at risk are Blade and Hugo and Io. Knew it, but Io's not leaving. Also, Connor's going well. Anyway, at the thought of Io going, Mimii looks upset. Then the fewest girls with the votes are at risk, and they are Jessica, and her and Io can go together. And then there's Emma and Jess. Finally, her and Hugo can go. Anyway, a text announces 2 girls and 2 boys will be dumped from the island tonight. Yep, this is needed, and all the islanders look shocked. Then another text announces that the decision is in the hands of the public by Jess. Anyway, the text announces the 2 boys with the fewest votes and dumped are Blade and Hugo, and I called it that Io's not going. And the 2 girls with the fewest votes and dumped from the island are Emma and Jess. Yes, the best decisions. Some of the girls cry. Anyway, they say their byes, and Emma said it was the best outcome, and it makes sense. And the self-proclaimed prize has left. And if you didn't know, that's Jess. From my point of view, the episode was a solid 8 out of 10, a brilliant ending to the episode as Jess has left. Surprised she outlasted Harriet, but removed. Also, even though it wasn't the most interesting challenge, it was nice to have a challenge as it breaks up the episode and makes a change. Also, there haven't been many this season, but what's your opinion? What did you think of the episode? Comment below. If you enjoyed the video, press the like button and subscribe. Thank you for watching and catch you for the next episode.